Herman. Okay, so couple years ago, I believe it was 2018. Yes, it was 2018, and I had this dream about Donald Trump. So I saw Donald Trump in my dreams, and I was having a meeting. It was him, a lot of elites, and wealthy people, but the energy was really beautiful. And I have seen these aristocratic people, or kings and royals, and everybody was dressed very well, and so um, everybody was dressed so good. It was 2018, and I told that dream. I shared it with my daughter Natalie, and I also shared it with um, the most amazing pastor that I know. His name is Robert Clancy. He's my favorite pastor, and he's a person who also helped me to make a very serious decision in my life. A very amazing man of God. God bless him. God bless his family and his children. He's such an amazing man. The only person that I remember, and light shines and gives me this positive feeling when I remember of this person who he was an amazing person. He never ever hurt me, or verbal, or any kind of harassment or torture, because he's real man of God, and he helped me to make a very serious decision that if I did not listen to him, something could happen to me. Until today, he saved my life, and he saved my little child's life. So yeah, so I saw the dream. I was also dressed like an aristocratic person. When I was approaching Donald Trump, he gave me his red hat. He took it and put it in my head. I'm trying to remember as much as possible. That was a very important dream. It was very different than other dreams. So he was wearing his red hat, Make America Great Again. Well, these words may seem something to some people, but in my dreams it was something more powerful than what we think. Make America Great Again, that red, and I love the red color. I love, that is my favorite color. Red is my favorite. So he took his beautiful red hat, Make America Great Again, and put it on me, on my head. And then I believe we either shaked hands or we hugged each other. I'm trying, and I will find those text messages with Robert Clancy. When I contacted Robert Clancy and I said, Pastor Robert, I had a dream like this. He said, that's very, that dream means you're gonna be a very important person, and that is not just an ordinary dream. He said that is going to make big changes in your life, higher level, not necessarily for you to be somebody very, very wealthy somewhere, but he was talking that I'm gonna be elevated, I'm gonna be a very important person, and I'm gonna be in a higher places with these aristocratic people. And I did know that Donald Trump had something special because of that dream, and also every time I hear him, I can feel that he's a real human being and not just somebody fake. There are a lot of things that Donald Trump cannot make decisions and change things because he fears his family and his life, and he cares about his family. If it was up to him, he can make really big changes in USA, but him alone, and he has done so much, but him alone cannot make more changes because It's risky for him and for his family. I know that he cares and he's a really good person and he's a blessing. I know that because of my dream and the light that shined through him and Robert Clancy, another amazing person. I love you, brother, so much. God bless you, your children, your family. Such an amazing person. He's the light of the world, like the most amazing person I have ever seen. And again, Donald Trump is a very important person as a president, and I agree with him. A lot of things I agree with him most of the time. Today, I was watching his speech. He was telling that his children went through hell and something happened because of people, powerful people. He mentioned some nations and countries. I don't want to say anything about that, but he said his children went through hell because there were threats against them. But then I realized that he's just a human just like us, and he's also facing a lot of oppositions just like us. I thought he was a president and he is like never stressed and he is very wealthy. There is no stress and he does whatever he wants. But of course, when he said that he's facing a lot of opposition and his children went through hell, I realized that he's a normal human being just like me and you, and he's also struggling and he's also facing a lot of spiritual and spiritual opposition and also opposition from the people in power, and he cannot make a lot of serious changes. So when I was speaking to an American couple months ago, I told this American why Donald Trump doesn't stop all these drug dealers. He said they will he can't do that alone because they will get rid of him if he try to stop all the drug dealers in America. However, Donald Trump wants America to be as safe as possible, and again, and he does his best, and he has done too much for America. He's a really great man. I really respect you, Mr. President. I know you may not even come across to my channel. I'm nobody, but who knows, right? Who knows, because we all have the same feelings, and I thought you don't face any suffering or any opposition. However, you do. When you said that, I felt something in this dream. The memory came back. I forgot about this stuff. My life is so full of opposition and so much happening. A lot of criminals are against me because I'm using my freedom of speech, God-given free will, freedom and freedom of speech, and these criminals, they are hating on me. And the Jezebel and all these demonic creatures, they want to silence me because I speak against them. And all these fake Christians from Syria, Lebanon, Iraq, and all their criminal cults. And one day, I hope, Mr. President, you can help me to stop these criminals and deport most of them, because they play with Jesus Christ's reputation and torturing our children, which I want America safe, and I love this country. And when I was a child, I had the American flag in my Bible. I was praying for America, and I love America. I love this country, and I want my children and other children to be safe, and all these criminals, cartel, ISIS, mafia, gangs, terrorist cults, sex cults to be vanished, so we can have peaceful, free, beautiful life that God intended for us to have.